Nói cho mọi cái thôi. How we doing today? Doing pretty good here. I just decided to go ahead and start up in vertical this morning. Figured why not. All aboard. Let's roll, hobos. Tom, how you doing this morning? Tom and Lori. So we're headed down. Picks up a load that's actually going to New Caney, Texas. I was going to kick the lines up, but I just didn't really feel like it. Big M, good morning. USA, good morning. So we got about a 2-hour ride down to get loaded. Hopefully it don't take them but about an hour to load us up. Ish. Well, I've got a full drive line, but that's all I got. It's just a full drive line. I'm not working on recaps yet, but I am running out of time. Too much, just hanging around. Still hauling popcorn every day. Well, right now it's sailboat fuel, but I'm going to pick up a lot of popcorn. They've got it marked as Route 66 right here. Had a few people say, well, it's not Route 66. Route 66 runs through Albuquerque. It don't run through Las Lunas. They got signs up here that says Route 66. I've actually done a one-wheel ride through this town. It was a pretty neat little one-wheel ride. Yeah, I got run over by a Swift driver. We're right here in Las Lunas. Mario? No, this ain't Nebraska. New Mexico. According to the title, it's New Mexico anyway. I think Mario might actually be somebody else that was in here yesterday. Can you name all 50 states? Bobby Dobbs, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good here, if not better. Doing pretty good, if not better. Andrew, how you doing? I can't pick up hitchhikers, sir. My passenger seat's full and that I'm not allowed to, so I would, but no, I wouldn't. I don't pick up hitchhikers. I don't know. I'm not real sure. I know I've done a one wheel through Los Lunas one day, and I titled, because the signs up there says Route 66 on it, so I titled it Los Lunas Route 66, and oh Lord, people come in having a hemorrhage. It's not Route 66, it's not. It's not. So I can't help it, that's what the sign says. It's not. Route 66 goes through Albuquerque. Las Lunas. I'm not sure if I even changed. I don't know that I changed the title on it. I said, well, maybe one day it used to be. Maybe, I don't know. Mary, how you doing? Good morning. UDX, good morning. I guess Mario give up. Dang it, I thought he was going to name off all the states for us. Some people lose interest quick. Good morning, Jenny. Yeah, some people do. They lose interest real quick. They can't keep up. John, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I know I normally start out on the widescreens, but I just felt it necessary today to go ahead and start up in the vertical. Felt it necessary. Double stack. I mean, that looks like 5 inches. It's 4 or 5 inches on that double stack. Well, and that's what I was thinking too, Trans. That's what I was thinking. I thought, well, vertical on a Saturday morning ought to be pretty good. 4-engine lash up, double stack headed into Belen. But yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, man, this should be better than Saturday morning cartoons. I don't know. It should be. Maybe, maybe not. No doubt, man, no doubt. Benjamin, how you doing? And I was looking earlier this morning, trying to decide where I'm gonna stop at on the way down, because like I say, I got a full drive line. I don't know exactly for sure if I'm gonna run my drive line out today, because here's the thing: if I drive it out, then I won't be doing any driving tomorrow. If I drive it out, I need to plan it between here and there at a place where I can stop, do a one-wheel ride tomorrow, because I may not do any driving tomorrow. Depends on what I end up with today. I may or may not. Engineer and a conductor with Santa Fe. Dang you. But I was thinking quite possibly Van Horn. Maybe Fredericksburg. Somewhere in between those particular areas, which I know it's a lot of space to cover. A lot of area to think about. Sure, how you doing? I'll see if I can't figure it out in between here and there. Whatever your seniority would let you do. Then for them, yeah. I'm headed south right now. Headed south. It'll pretty much be south for the whole trip. Pretty much. Once I get to a certain point south, I'll come back to the east just a little bit. Yeah. See how the weather turns out? Yeah. Beautiful out here. Rusty Nail. I know who Rusty Nail is. Drove off a cliff one day and he hadn't been the same since. Really different. He don't believe in that whole rain washing whatever away anymore. Channy Jenkins, how you doing? Hey, Lost Boys, this one's for you. Rusty Nail said to give that to you. I'll pull in at this Lowe's and see if they might happen to have any breakfast. It's possible. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. If they do, awesome. If they don't, well, dang. Working the weekend. Hang out, me too. working some of it anyway. Stacy, how you doing? I guess that was the most clever thing he could come up with. I wished I could do Rusty Nail's voice though, for real. That would be freaking cool. It's really too bad that here ain't on the flip side of my pickup. I've done a e-bike here, but how cool would it be to get to do it again on the one wheel? Pretty cool, I think. Yeah, I've been there by the old stuck-up Harvey house. Don't get excited, white car. Either do it or don't. Well, thank you, Lost Boys. I do appreciate it. Do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I seriously do wish I could do the Rusty Nail voice of it. I'd do it probably a lot on these, especially on the vertical streams. I don't know what you're doing, but man, I want some breakfast, so I'm coming around. Alright, everybody, I'm gonna run in here to the Loves right quick. See if I can catch me a sausage and biscuit. A sausage and biscuit. A sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. Not bad. Alright, I'll be right back. I'll leave you guys outside, that way y'all can... Oh, I don't have to turn the truck off. Yeah, I'll do it anyway. sadly, what occurred to me as I was walking across the parking lot was I could have, when I was pulling out back there from the very, very, very start, I could have made a left instead of a right, swung around at the Carl's Jr. and got freaking biscuit and gravy. And that occurred to me as I was walking across the parking lot, but then I was like, it'll be alright. Either which way. Gross, you don't like biscuit and gravy? What's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you? Anybody that don't like biscuit and gravy, something's wrong with them, man. Something. Or is it Carl's Jr.'s? I don't know. Well, if it's me, it's a good thing you don't have to see my face that much. Sheesh. See how you doing? Alright, so they did have breakfast. What I got was potato cakes and a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. Yeah, I don't like tortillas for breakfast. That's the only thing. I've tried breakfast tortillas and stuff like that. I don't know. My brain don't wrap around the wrap at breakfast time. And I'm not saying it's not good. It's just my brain don't wrap around it. Yeah, they don't have biscuit and gravy at the McDonald's out in California. None that I've ever found. Biscuits and honey, heck yeah. But now, if you check with the Carl's Jr., was it Snap? Yeah, Snap. If you check with the Carl's Jr.'s, you might be able to find a biscuit and gravy there. I don't know, out in California, I'm not sure, but... Hannah, how you doing? Yeah, not a lot. A lot of McDonald's don't have it. Which McDonald's biscuit and gravy is not all. It's not all that great anyway. I mean, it's good. It's pretty decent, but. Is there a bacon gravy? I don't think so, Salvatore. They ought to be though, right? Are you ready, Artem? I was eating my hash browns, man. Come on, brah. Give me a second. Alright, so now, Appreciate you stopping in and hanging out. We'll catch you next time around, hopefully. I'm sure they could make bacon gravy. I'm sure they could, but you know, I don't know that I've ever had that. That could be an interesting concept. Also, fried bologna gravy? Dang it. All aboard! Yeah, I can eat my sausage, egg, and cheese while I'm driving a little bit easier. But if I drop it, it's not going to make a big ketchup-y mess on me either. I have a tendency to drop stuff like that when I'm driving. Now, if you speak in a different language, it's all fine and good, but just note that a lot of people in the chat isn't going to understand you, and I'm not going to understand you. So I can't respond to you if you're speaking a different language. My AI chat reader reads it off exactly how you spell it. If you spell it out in Spanish, she reads it in Spanish. And I don't understand it. Simply don't understand it. And Spanish was just an example. You know, it could be Portuguese, it could be Russian, it could be Chinese. How you doing today? How you doing? Alright, welcome to the Ride Along Gang. French, yeah, I don't understand French either. I know the sound, but I don't know the language. Hannah, how you doing today? So he was saying in the other language that his wife has a tumor, basically saying and asking for prayers. There we go. I wished I could, Toto. Wished I could. Somebody else mentioned that last time I come down through here. One day maybe. I hear it's pretty refreshing. And I appreciate you stopping in, hanging out. We'll catch you somewhere down the road, maybe later today or tomorrow or sometime or another. Whoa! That was close. I don't know if y'all seen that bird or not, but man, that was, yep, y'all seen it. That was close, man. It was a lot closer than it actually looks, too. I could see the little white whiskery feathers on his chest. And just a friendly reminder, just in case, I know a lot hadn't. If you've not got that thumbs up button yet, smash it, mash it, punch it, kick it, lick it. We do not care how you do it. Stop smurfing on it. Don't be a part of the salty crew, y'all. So that's all for your popcorn. How about it? If you have not subscribed yet, and you're enjoying so far, punch that subscription button in the face, slap that notification bell in the jaw. That way you know when we're here live every single day. And if you're new and you're just not sure if you like it yet or not, well, give it time, give it time. Hopefully you'll enjoy. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate it. Prayers for everybody out there that needs it. And thank you, Joseph, for translating that for me. I appreciate that. Basically translating it. Amber, how you doing? Welcome back. Cooking, how you doing? Welcome to that long game, I guess. We don't run in caravans. I don't know if you're, I don't know. We would run in convoys, but here's the thing. When big trucks are around, don't linger beside them. If you don't want them passing you, put your foot on the pedal and scoot on up the road away from them. If you don't care for them passing you, then don't sit and linger beside them. Let them get on around you and get on down the road, because those tires has 100 to 110 psi, and when they blow, they explode. I mean, they don't just open a hole up and say, they don't do that. When they go out, they explode like a cannon going off. They can, and they'll do some damage too, not only to your underwear but to your automobile. About 100 trucks. Yeah, that would be a convoy. So I guess you don't have to be told now. You learn firsthand. But that's my biggest pet peeve out here is cars, personal vehicles. Period. Even if it's U-Hauls or stuff like that. Just getting beside of me and lingering, you know, either back off or speed up. Do one or the other, because if one of my tires goes, and I've had my tires pop with little Mazda Miatas right beside me, man, and that tire, it landed on his car. He was scared. It scared him so bad though. When I pulled over, he pulled over. It scared him. It scared him so bad though. I was like, "What about any damages?" He said, "I'm safe. I'm alive. I'm not worried about any damages." So I got back in my truck and left. And the tire did. I mean, when it hit it, you could see where it hit it at. So he wasn't worried about all that. He was just glad to still be alive, he said. But if you've ever noticed going down the interstate, you come up on a spot where we call them gators in the trucking world. We call them the tires. That's a blown tire that's on the interstate. We call it a gator. If you've ever noticed, a lot of times, not every time, but a lot of times, or most times, you'll have the one big rubber piece, and then you'll have all kinds of little rubber pieces laying around it. Well, that's what I call gator babies, but all the little pieces are laying around because of the little explosion that it does. Yeah. All the little strips, the little babies. That's from the actual. I mean, and you can see fire come out of it when they do it. If you're looking at it, you can actually see that spot fire up. So it's an explosion. It's not just a, oh, my tire went flat. Let me pull over and get it changed. That's not what it is. Hi kid, how you doing? Welcome to the Ride Along Gang. You almost gagged me. I don't know what it is that makes them explode like that. I don't know. I have no clue, but they will. They'll ignite, and it's not a big, huge fireball or anything like that. I mean, it's not. It's just it's little, and most of the times you won't never even notice it. That's how small it is. You definitely noticed. Yeah, I tell you what, and like I say, once it happens, you'll never linger beside another big truck, I promise. You won't forget that for a long time. Some people do, man, they just linger right at the tires of big trucks. I don't know. I guess they're oblivious to them blowing. What's my opinion on retreads? I don't like them. I hate them. Luckily, thankfully, my company absolutely will not touch retreads. Will not touch them. Use stereo full blast, right? Concord tires are filled with nitrogen. Well, it may be something in the rubber. I don't know if it's something in the rubber or if it's just what they're inflated with. But they do use that little canister whenever they're connecting the rubber to the rim. And I don't know what's in that little canister, but it does smoke when they pop it. So I don't know if it's nitrogen. I don't know if it's just the temperature of what the air coming out of the canister. I'm not real sure, but those things will smoke. And maybe whatever that is, maybe, I don't know. Dennis, how you doing? From Pennsylvania. Are there a lot of women truck drivers? There's quite a few dentists, quite a few. Mostly in what I've noticed when it comes to women truck drivers is you see them in the day driving scenario. Not all of them, but the majority of them you'll see them in the day driving positions where they're home every day. Most of the time, not always, but a lot of them. Jasmine, how you doing? Welcome to the Rambo Game. Welcome. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, well, you know the truth. Welcome back. Glad to have y'all here, even if just for a couple of minutes. That's perfect. How far would I say that mountain is in front of me? I don't know. 5, 10, maybe 10 miles, maybe? Ish. Give or take. I say 5 miles, maybe 5 miles. That's what I go with. It looks like it on the screen. It looks like it's quite a distance away, but it's really not that far. Dream cat, how you doing? Joey, how you doing? Welcome, everybody. And we are here. I am here, not we. I'm here every single day for y'all, the view and the pleasure in chatting, in the chat community. Chat pleasures, view and pleasures. Yeah, and that's true, but as far as the screen goes, that mountain looks like it's way off in the distance, and it's the one that you can see real good. It might be 15 or 20 miles, but the ones that you can't see real good, where it's lighter at the base, that one's actually a lot closer. It's just right up the road here. I don't know, that could actually, that big one back there that you're seeing, that could actually be the one that, I don't think it is. Not the one that runs down. Nah. I say 20 miles at least, though. Cheryl, how you doing? Got a question, what are the steps to becoming a truck driver? Finding a school that best suits you as far as location, price, and what they offer. Getting enrolled in the school, more than likely you'll have to find, if it's just a trucking academy, more than likely you'll have to find some kind of financing for it. Or you can go through companies, certain mega companies actually have the school within their company. And then you don't have to have it financed, you just have to pay them back. And you'll study your written exam for the biggest majority of the time that you're in school. You'll do a little bit of driving, a little bit of backing, but it's mostly studying. I would say probably 85% studying the questions that you'll have on the test. You'll take the test. If you fail it, some trucking academies guarantee you to pass it, so that you can redo it. You'll get your license. Hopefully you go into a trucking school that offers job assistance. Look for that too. They'll help you get at least your first job. Put you in a truck. You'll ride with a trainer for about 4 weeks. And as long as you can, when you come at the end of that 4 weeks, as long as you can back your trailer up enough to satisfy them, and you can drive around whatever city block that particular school's close to without crashing into anything, then they'll turn you loose by yourself, and you'll be what's considered a steering wheel holder. I mean, a greenhorn. But about 7 weeks of schooling and training is your steps. Now, when you get back to, say you're with the company and the trainer, you get back and you do your backing skills, and you just happen to touch a cone or touch a trailer while you're backing up, they might be like, well, you might need to go back out for another 4 weeks. Some companies will do that a lot. Some's just like, oh, it'll be all right. She just barely touched it. Here you go. Here's your truck. It's not a hard process. I mean, it might be a little overwhelming when you first start out, but Phil Green, how you doing? Welcome to the Ride Along Gang. Boom! You guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen, are freaking awesome. Thank you so much for the first 100 thumbs up right here at the Ride Along Gang. Really do appreciate it. Snatch some salt from the Saltec crew, butter up that popcorn, enjoy the rest of the ride. Now, we do love the Misfits around here. How much do we love the Misfits? Freaking bunches. Now, if you're new here, on the vertical side, you just get the vocals. Whenever I'm doing the widescreens, you actually get the visual for that. So don't forget to check out a widescreen video so you know exactly what that little spill's all about. Now, there's got to be something to that name a car for an edit deal. Kind of like the English-Spanish deal. There's got to be something about that. I don't know what it is, but there's got to be something about it. And I say it's very, very similar to English-Spanish comments. You are welcome, and thank you for stopping in and asking. And I'm here every day. Feel free to stop in anytime you like. Now, if I'm on widescreen, that is subscriber mode, so you'll need to be subscribed for at least 10 minutes before you can come in and chat. You can watch the videos all day long, but you got to be subscribed to chat on the widescreen videos. Killy the Kid. I like that. Killy the Kid. That's pretty cool. I like that. New Mexico is pretty nice. It is. If you like this kind of landscape, it is. No, I'm coming in, driver. I never really was interested in getting into that side of the logistics of it and learning it. And you know, you always hear, is this a good time to get into trucking? Well, that's not a new question. That question has been on the tips of everybody's tongues since I started driving. Is it really a good time to buy a truck? Is it a good time to try to be an owner-operator? That's always been the question out here in trucking. Always has been. That's not a new question at all. It's not because today is today. It's just because trucking is trucking. And it was just something that I never really, not that I didn't care to learn it, I just didn't want to learn. Didn't want to try to do it and fail. Best way to say it. I didn't want to do it and fail. So I didn't do it. which maybe was probably the wrong way to look at it, but we all have our vices, right? Well, thank you, Kelly, for stopping in. Appreciate it. Hopefully we'll catch you somewhere down the road, somewhere or another. Like I say, I'm live every single day. Feel free to stop in anytime. And we only got about 108 miles. I've only got about 108 miles to drive-ish. I'll be shutting this stream down at about 100-ish. Going and picking up my load, and then I'll start the next stream up as soon as I get loaded. Bazinga! Now we are in La Joya, New Mexico. We got an altitude of 4,677 feet. We got a current temperature 85 degrees at 10:44 in the AM. I'm a natural. Well, on the driving side, maybe. I mean, I could go along with that. I could maybe. But on the business side of it, it would be a whole different ballgame for me. It would just be a lot of brain power that I may or may not have. Now, I'm not saying I'm a stupid person, but I'm not saying I'm a very smart person either. Chance is here this early? Oh, it's Saturday. Let's freaking go, y'all. That's what I was thinking when I saw you, Velociraptor. I was like, dang it, Velociraptor's in here early. I was like, oh yeah, it's Saturday. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 170 kilometers for the Canadians. Hooty hoo, how you doing, Calamity? How you doing? I gotta go back and re-watch that live stream. I hadn't done it yet. I might do it while they're loading me. Go back and re-watch it. I did have it playing. I mean, you've got my view on it, but actually sitting and watching it, I do go back and look at stuff like that. All my one-wheel videos, just about all of my one-wheel videos, I'll go back and look at them just to see is it Las Cruces? I'll be going through Las Cruces. I'm not going to Las Cruces, though. But I always like to look back and see. As far as hearing my voice, I'm not one of them people where, I don't like hearing my voice. I used to be, but I'm not anymore. You get over that doing YouTube. Seeing my face on camera, I'm not one of them kind of like, oh my God. You get over that. The one I can do. One, make a wish. Do it quick. Stay safe. You lost. Okay, you're gonna play with it today. Well, I'll wait and let you get it all edited out. I'll wait a few days. And that's the way. And see, that's the way I am. A lot of my videos, I'm not happy with this. I'm not happy with that. That's why I go back and I watch them, the live streams. Not the driving live streams. I don't go back and watch the live and drive streams at all. The only thing I do with the driving live streams is like if somebody clips a segment, I'll go back and look at that segment to put up on the short shelf. That's it as far as the driving live streams go. But now, like the one wheels or just walking around museums or anything like that, I will go back and look at all of those. All right, I'll do that. when I get down here to get loaded, I'll go back and watch it. I'll go and watch it, and then whenever you get the edited up, I'll rewatch it for sure. The Second Disciple, how you doing? Welcome to the Wrap Up Gang. It is beautiful out here, man. We are in Magdalena, New Mexico. Magdalena. Geo, how you doing? I do have an 18-wheeler on one of my shorts on the short shelf that is sticking out of the side of a building, and it is right down here in this little area, somewhere in the next 10 miles, I think. You can't really see it all that good from the live stream, but you can see it in the short shelf. It's pretty interesting. That's actually an entire truck. It's not just the cab. It's not just the front of it. It's actually the entire truck and trailer that's beamed up and cut through the wall. It's beautiful morning. And if you look over to the right hand side right now, you might be able to see that big yellow cab over sticking out of the side of the building. I don't know. But if you can't, go to the short shelf and you can definitely see it there. I'd love to pull in there one day. Saturday, they're closed. Seen any UFOs? Cosmic Egghead. I've got a short video up on my short shelf. And my short shelf, just for anybody that's new here that don't know it, that's pretty much highlights of all my live streams, pretty much. Now there is one video in there, which I've got it up twice, but it's the same video. Seen a light up in the sky, have no idea what it was, none whatsoever. You can look at that and you can give me your thoughts on it. I know a lot of people is probably like, well, it's just a reflection. It wasn't a reflection. When I've got reflections on the windshield, especially that hits the camera, I figure out what they are pretty quick. That wasn't a reflection. But it could have been a drone, I don't know. See why? How you doing? I also got another video on the short shelf. If you like the whole ghost story thing, something moving my curtain inside the truck. I have no idea what that was either. And on that same video where the curtain was moving and shouldn't have been, my horn was also blowing while I was outside the truck. I was actually inside the store. I didn't hear it blowing, so I got back in the truck and was looking at one of the clips that Gary had sent me. Yeah, the horn was it blowed like, and it wasn't the big horn. It wasn't the big truck horn. It was the city horn. This one here. It was that one. And I don't have an alarm on this truck. I don't have a panic button or nothing like that. And Volvos, they do. They've got the panic buttons. They've got the keyless remote where you can set off the panic button. This truck don't have that. I'm not saying Freightliners don't come with it, but my company don't have that feature. And it was just doing that right there while I was inside the store for just a little bit. Then when I got back in the truck, I flipped the camera around and was talking to the live stream. Of course, it was on, I was doing widescreens then, I wasn't doing verticals then. So, if you actually wanted to see that particular part of the video with more screen to it, you would definitely, I think I've got it time-stamped in that particular video, I think, where it happened at. So you could always, if you check that one out, go into the comments and look for the timestamp, and that'll take you right to the, or that'll tell you where to go in that live stream. How do I run over ghosts? What that is I've got the adaptive cruise control, and adaptive cruise control, if you don't know what it is it reads the vehicles that's in front of me. It tells how far away they are. Once they get within a certain range, they have to be like 600 feet or less to me, and then it'll pick them up, and it'll say, you know, we'll go with 500 foot in front of me. They're doing 63 miles per hour. Okay, well, that adaptive cruise control will read all that, and I never have to touch the throttle or the brake when I'm out here. If a vehicle slows down in front of me, my truck will automatically slow down. But with that adaptive cruise control, it's also got the feature where if I come running up on something real fast, it'll set off a little beeper alarm, which is always, when I say I just run over a ghost, it's always that alarm that you hear. When I come running up onto something real close, it'll set that little alarm off. So if there's nothing out there, then I always just say, we just run over a ghost. Because my sensor picks up something, but I'm not real sure what it is. So. Sometimes it does it more often than not. It don't do it a lot. I mean, it might do it once a day for 3 or 4 days in a row. It might not for a week or two in a row. India is a night vibe. What's that for on that? So that's just like that sound right there that you just heard. That's my lane assistant. If my tires touch the painted lines, it'll do that. But it don't necessarily have to be a painted line. It just has to be a line out there that the truck sensors picks up for it to do it. Is that Miss Smith? Miss Smith, how you doing? Welcome to the Ride Along Gang. Angel, how you doing? Oh my gosh. Decide what to have for lunch. Oh man, I just had breakfast. I'll probably skip lunch for sure. Where am I headed to? Picking up a load down here about 90 miles away. That's going down to New Caney, Texas. for suspension. I need suspension, period. My shocks is shots, all of them. Pork and spicy sauce, spicy sauce for lunch. Heck yeah, sounds pretty good. Just driving around, actually, just driving around. X-Mill? What? Is that for me? New Mexico. New Mexico. We'll be in New Mexico for this entire stream. Okay, 10-4, gotcha. Thank you. I was confused there. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. If I'm not Jewish, can you not watch me? Or can you only watch me if I'm Jewish? It don't matter. They don't need to be removed. You ain't got to remove them. It's no big deal. I'm surprised that they didn't give me with my hours, I'm surprised they didn't give me a load coming right back up to Los Lunas, but they didn't, man, they didn't. That's alright, it ain't no big deal. Did I get the APU fixed? No. No, I didn't get there in time. The guy that works on the APUs he was working on his last one, I think. He had to go home for a doctor's appointment. Making you want to take a road trip. I take a road trip every single day, man, every single day. It's pretty nice. I mean, it is nice to be able to be out here and just roam around. My truck's idling, so it don't matter how hot it gets. My truck will idle through the night now. They did fix that for me, so that I can run it during the night, which I hate doing that. It burns up more fuel. 2 freaking corn dogs yesterday. I only ate one of them. I forgot about the other one until like 3 hours later. And it just wasn't no good then. I'm not eating anything. I was throwing a couple of receipts away. GPS says English, Spanish on it. What's up with that? Yeah, it's a family-friendly channel, Robar, so keep your comments family-friendly or let's go down to the next live stream. It ain't that hard and it ain't that big a deal to keep your comments family friendly. Todd, how you doing? And if it is that hard and it is that big a deal, like I say, just scoot on to the next live stream. It's real easy to scroll up. That ain't hard. No, Thermo Kings aren't open on the weekends. They're just a Monday through Friday thing. Long Gang. How's it going today, Larry? It's going pretty good, if not better. Pretty good, if not better. Now, what I may or may not do, maybe not, I don't know. After I pick this load up, I may put us in wide view, maybe through El Paso. Then I'll shut it back down and put it back over in vertical. Or I may just start it up in vertical, I don't know. I may just do vertical all day today. No big deal, either which way. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. 129 members is what we got. I think I told the stream yesterday it was 120, but it's 129 members on the channel. Heck yeah. Let's keep it going. Hate adulting, no doubt. Adulting is not fun. You just get used to it sometimes. Russia, welcome. Welcome to the Long Gang. We are in New Mexico right now. You can tell by the slow lane how rough it is. Generally. They was working on that last time we come through here. Pretty sure they was doing that little bit right back there last week. Might be wrong, but seems like it. Do I ever stop for breaks? For a break? What do you mean? What? I do 10-hour breaks every day. At least 10 hours every day. Are you talking about going home? I do that once a month. Welcome back. I'm here every day. Welcome back here. Welcome back. Robin, how you doing? James, how you doing? I'm headed that direction, Beer Gut. I'll pass through Las Cruces. I'm not going to Las Cruces. Oh yeah, I just stopped about an hour ago and got me some breakfast, and that's what kicking tires is bathroom breaks. That's what that is. When I say I gotta stop and kick a tire, that's what I'm talking about. It's going to the bathroom. That's what I'm referring to. First 50 miles? Yeah, give or take. Give or take. Atlanta, Sacramento, Denver, Kansas City, Nashville, Atlanta. That's a pretty good trip. That's a pretty good haul. Freightliner Cascadia. $5,300 miles teams to for on that. That's pretty good though. Still, even. sure can. Ask away. Yeah, all states are boring. Life's only what you make out of it. That's as far as it can go, and it don't matter where you're at. Whether you're in New Mexico, Pennsylvania, New York, California. That's what I just said. It's all what you make out of it. The states don't make the excitement. You do. Between 1,800 3,000 miles a week. $3,000. I mean, that's on the high side, but if they give it to me, I'll roll with it. If they don't give it to me, then I end up sitting with it. Am I telling you that Colorado isn't more exciting than New Mexico? Well, it depends on what you do. It depends on how you get out. It depends on how you occupy your time. I'm not telling you that any state is better than any other state. I'm not saying that any state's worse than any other state. But as far as boringness and excitement, it all lies in one particular person, and that's you. On how you spend your day and how you feel your day. I mean, it don't matter if you're in Colorado, Denver, New York City, Los Angeles. If you're a couch potato, you're a couch potato, and it don't matter what city or state you're in. It just doesn't matter. If the only thing you do is get out and garden in your yard, well, it doesn't matter what state you're in, you're only getting out and gardening in your yard. And if that's exciting to you, and if that's fun to you, well, it don't matter where you do it at. Not today, not yet. Or if they have, I hadn't noticed it. WT Smart from Virginia. How you doing? Welcome to the Outlaw Gang. So yeah, I'm not saying that any one state is better than the other, or any one state is worse than the other. It all depends on the individual. And I don't care how you slice that piece of cake up. Mile 40? No, 25. Exactly. It is what you make it. No more, no less. And if you're looking for somebody else to make your day great, then, well, it's your fault if it's not. Yeah, that's a lot of people's problem, you know. Whether they admit it or not, that's a lot of people's problem. As a trucker, do I get any sleep? Oh yeah, I do. I get plenty of sleep. Some days I get less than others. Some days I get more than others. I don't have any type of steady schedule as far as sleeping goes. You know, on what time I lay down to go to sleep versus how long I sleep for. I don't have any kind of steady schedule. That's like this today or last night. I stayed up after I shut the stream down. I stayed up till 3 o'clock this morning. I got my truck and trailer on the door. Went to sleep. I slept till 5 o'clock. And the yard dog come and knocked on the door, and they're like, "I need this door." And they didn't even call me to say my paperwork was ready yet. The yard dog just assumed I don't know what the deal was with it, but when I got down there, they was like, "Have we called you yet?" And I was like, "I don't know." The yard dog come up there and knocked on my door and said they needed a door. And then she's like, "Oh, well, they're still putting your paperwork together." So I had to wait there for another 5 or 10 minutes, but I got the paperwork and then pulled back out and went back to sleep and slept for another 3 hours-ish, something like that. Falling asleep on the road? It's not, I mean, anybody can fall asleep on the road. Anybody can stay awake on the road. Driving these big trucks aren't like driving personal vehicles. It's a lot easier to fall asleep in a personal vehicle, in my opinion, than it is a big truck. If I start getting tired, and I know that I'm getting sleepy and my eyes are getting heavy, I pull over, get out, walk around. If that don't help, I've got a bed back here. I jump in it. Oh yeah, the westbound side in the wintertime. That's a nice little spot. It is, Mont Eagle. Oh, so guys, Tasha ordered my radar gun. It'll be at the house on the 2nd. We'll get to the house on the 8th or the 9th. So when I go in and come back out, we'll have the radar gun for entertainment use of, well, like if we stop at a rest area per se for our break, we can point it towards the cars on the interstate, see how fast some of them's going, see how fast trucks are driving through the parking lots, the truck stop parking lots. If we do some rail fanning, we can see how fast the trains are going. Should be able to register. I don't know what the distance away is though, how far away or how close it has to be. I'm hoping that it don't have to be real close. Yeah, I'm hoping that it don't have to be real close, but it might. I guess I probably should have read the specs on it a little better. But we'll see how it works out. We'll see how it works out. It should be interesting. I do know this. I do know it registers up to 150, which is faster than what my truck radar gun registers. If a car comes flying by me at 145, it just shows that it's doing 130. Now, if a car comes flying by me at 128 and then steps on it and actually gets up faster, it will climb, but it only does it for about 400 or 500 feet. 400 feet's the range on this radar gun, or actually 600 feet. Is the range on the radar gun on the truck, but in order to read the speeds on the vehicles that's coming by me, they have to be right in front of me. Like that truck right now is 285 feet, 300, 320. He's doing 80 miles an hour. He'll go out of range here he's at 440 right now, 450, 480. 490, 500. He went out of range at 525 feet. 5.6, no, he's back 40, 650, and he went back out of range at 656. So I don't know, it's a whole different radar gun. I don't know what kind of a range it'll have on it. I actually need to look it up. Because that, like I say, I didn't do. But hopefully that provides some entertainment for us. Getting out here and clocking cars. Clocking trains. Dang it, Robin, dang it. Alright, Paige, appreciate you stopping in, hanging out. We'll catch you next time around. 44 tons, Lord have mercy, man. I bet you had to clean them drawers, didn't you? I probably would have. Well, it was a couple of weeks ago on the live stream. There was a truck over in the opposite lane. He come from our lane and jackknifed. He went over the median and went over into the opposing lane. I imagine that one was pretty scary too. I just couldn't imagine. Because I've dozed before in various vehicles. I have dozed, and then that's scary enough when you just barely doze a touch. I couldn't imagine falling into a deeper sleep and waking up in a completely different area. And when I say different area, I mean like off the pavement. Whether it be in the median or over on the side, still rolling, not flipping or nothing, but that would just be scary. Scary, scary, scary. Hey, Ride Along Gang, Nintendo called, they want their graphics back. I'm sorry, I didn't realize. 192 thumbs up. Keep them coming, y'all. Just a friendly reminder, if you've not got that thumbs up button yet, smash it, mash it, punch it, kick it, lick it. We do not care how you do it. Stop smurfing on in. Ooh, Lord have mercy. I felt that wind. Perry Sturgis, how you doing? Welcome to the Ride Along Gang. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, you know the drill. Go fast. El Rizo, was that fast enough? Ms. RLT, how you doing? No doubt about it, man. No doubt about it. I did come on. El Rizo. Oh, Lord have mercy. Look now. Sped up and the police is behind me. Dang it. Thanks a lot. No cussing in the chat, please. No cussing in the chat. What'd you do? Oh, well, I was listening to El Riza and sped up and the cops got behind me. I've had them do that to me before. Be going West Virginia, somewhere in West Virginia. Man, I was scooting off that mountain. And as I was coming off the mountain, blue lights, sirens on. He comes over the CB, slow that big truck down. Like, dude. I've had them come over the CB before and tell me to slow down, and I'm like, I'll slow down when I feel like it. This is the police. I'm like, yeah, right, okay. And then by the time they flip the blue lights on, sitting over in the median, and okay, I'll slow her down now. Well, thank you, Pure Bread. Thank you, Pure Bread. Thank you. I just like to keep it family friendly because we got kids that watches, we got older people that watches, you know, every age in between. I just like to keep it respectful for everybody, so that everybody, you know, can sit down and enjoy it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do cuss. I don't do it on the streams. I do cuss though a lot, but I like to keep the streams respectful. I'm going fast. I sped up for you once. I kicked the turbocharger in. These trucks won't let you run 900 miles an hour for the entire trip. It would be nice, but they won't. Nah, I hadn't seen him this morning. He might be doing yard work today, though. I don't know. I don't know what days he does it on. Love and living. Freightliner Cascadia, 2021 model. I hope that's fast enough. I hope you're satisfied. How much a year? Oh, I don't talk about my finances. I talk about yours, and I don't tell you about mine. You can Google trucking yearly incomes or salaries, though, and they'll give you a median. They'll give you an average of, you know, what truckers gets paid out here by the year. Need Detroit diesel. DD15, Detroit Diesel 15. Prepping for the next halt, it's on in. It can be hard. I mean, it can be. It's not always hard, but it can be hard. Yeah, no doubt, man. Just go. I am going. What do we do? Go backwards? Split personalities. Boom. You guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen, are freaking awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much for over 200 thumbs up here at the Ride Along Gang. Really do appreciate it. Snatch some salt from the salty crew, butter up that popcorn, enjoy the rest of the ride. Now, we do love the Misfits around here. How much do we love the Misfits? Freaking bunches. Lorraine, how you doing from New York? Welcome to the Ride Along Gang. I'm doing pretty good, if not better. Doing pretty good, if not better. I don't know if I've done the boom for 200 or not. It felt like I did, but I don't think that I did. So if I repeated myself, right on. If I didn't, woohoo. I didn't. 10's over. I didn't think that I did, but it felt like that I did. I don't know. Indeed. We don't do politics here, man. And with your name being written in a different language, I don't know why you would even care about Trump or Biden anyway. I don't know why it makes a difference to you. If you're living in another country, I don't get the whole Trump and Biden thing. Unless it's another thing to do with the whole English-Spanish rig, I'm not sure. Captain Hook, how you doing? Welcome to the Ride Along Gang. There you go, man. There you go. Yeah, TikTok has done a number on social media. That's for sure. RLT, how you doing? Gemma. They're not all perfect out here. Nope. Not by a long shot. But this ain't my road. I'm just traveling down it right now. Keep that in mind. I don't maintain these roads. My name's not on them anywhere. I just drive on them. Adams, Fab, how you doing? Welcome to the Rattle Gang. Gemma, welcome to the Rattle Gang. There we go, finally. Well, that's quite cool. That's quite cool. I'm glad you got better roads than we got. It's awesome, man. I tell you what. Always nice to have a good, smooth, wide road to drive on. Yeah, I don't know. Not too much, David, just cruising down the road. I'm in New Mexico. Tommy, how you doing? Truth or consequences? We got about 25 more minutes left on this stream. I'll be shutting this one down. Hopefully they'll get me loaded within about an hour-ish, hopefully. And then be back up and running again. To wherever it is I decide to pull off for the night and hang out. I don't know, I hadn't decided yet. Is it over 100? According to the truck, it's 98 degrees out here at 11:47 in the a.m. And my truck's usually around 3 degrees off, so it could actually be 101, or it could be 95. Jim, how you doing? New Mexico. Wolf Drifter, how you doing? Welcome to the... What's this crazy fool doing? Sir, pick up your speed in the emergency lane. Not straddling the line. What are you doing? Lord have mercy, man. I mean, what's the point in straddling the line? Just get on out of the lane. You know? TU, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're new here, welcome to the Rattle Gang. If you're not new here, you know the drill. Welcome back. $135, heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Keep it climbing, man. Keep it climbing. Share me out if you can. If you know how, share it out. If you don't know how to share it out, well, just go to other live streams and say, hey, you heard, check out this Rattle Gang character. He live streams every day. Just got loaded in El Paso, headed to Louisville, Kentucky. Heck yeah. I ain't got room for hitchhikers, man. Sound spot for all the zombie meat. Zombie skin. Yeah, it is. Your name is Norma? Noma? Sushi Swahili? What the heck is sushi Swahili? Sushi? It's all a little bit sushi out here. Elephant butt. Right over to the left hand side of us. Big old elephant butt. Somebody was asking me the last time we come down through here about that other lake, if it was elephant butt, and I was like, I don't know. I think maybe it might be. It was actually is it Caballo, something like that. Steak and lobsters. Surf and turf, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The big elephant butt Bertha. Yeah, true that. Caballo means horse. I didn't know that. Did not know that. So we got Elephant Butt Lake and then Horse Lake. Huh. Interesting. Thank you. Is it El Tini Loya? I'm imagining that I said Caballo wrong. It's probably Caballo, maybe. Yeah, but it sure looks like a butt to me. That I purposely said wrong. That was on purpose. What wildlife run over in the desert? I hadn't run over any wildlife in the desert, I don't think. Frogs, maybe, I don't know. I've almost hit, not that I've almost hit, not like they run out in front of me or anything, but I have had elk right up on the side of the highway, just stand there, but no notification. Me neither. I didn't get a notification either this morning. I was kind of concerned when a notification didn't go up that if YouTube was going to stick me back in the box. I But they've done pretty good. I mean, it's done pretty good. Maybe the reason why there wasn't no notifications today is because I did do a short, a wide, and then a live, then a vertical. So I did three uploads yesterday. So that might be why no notifications went out today. Maybe. Quite a possibility. I'm not saying that's 100% fact, but Spanish, English. It's all confusing. I've seen a lot of coyotes. I've never hit one. I've seen them. I've seen a lot of them though. Y'all didn't even catch what I did there, did you? I did it too. I done the whole English Spanish thing. I just said it out loud instead of commenting. I think Velociraptor was the first one to move. Not 100%, but I think Velociraptor was the first to move. Velociraptor. Truth or consequences. Yeah, I did it a minute ago. Something is blazing over there. What that is? All kinds of black smoke, man. Not long gang. Nintendo called. They want their graphics back. bombs everywhere. If you've not subscribed yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. Punch that subscription button in the face, slap that notification bell in the jaw. That way, you know when we're live every single day. Easy access to find us anyway. $57 miles per hour. George, how you doing? Subscribe, because you never know when YouTube will just pull us out of your feed if you're not subscribed. There was one guy I used to watch on shorts all the time. I forgot to subscribe to his channel, and guess what? They pulled him out of my shorts, and I don't know his channel name, so I can't find his shorts anymore. Or maybe he just stopped making them, I don't know. But he used to show up on my short shelf every day. And now I never see him. So I don't know. Should have subscribed to him. Hola. Ole. Ole. No worries, my English ain't great either. nephew bought a Tesla? Dang it, man. Yeah, those are pretty bad. I think those actually look worse than the Teslas. I wonder who they modeled their truck after. Tesla. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be shutting this stream down in just a couple of minutes. If you've not subscribed yet and you've enjoyed so far what you've seen, punch that subscription button in the face. Slap that notification bell in the jaw so you know when I start back up here in a little bit. Now, I don't know if it'll be 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Hopefully, just about an hour, but you can't never tell with these places. So, yeah. Punch that subscription button in the face, slap that notification bell in the jaw. And we'll definitely see all those ones back here in just a bit. In a little bit. Y'all have a wonderful lunch break or whatever it is that you do during the off time, and I'll catch you back here shortly. Best I can say, shortly.